shape, a soul, an ember fed by flame. A mortal heard its silent call beneath the blood-red moon, drawn by dreams of swirling night and power sealed too soon. Through sigils carved in silver dust and chants none dare repeat, the veil was torn, the pact was made, chaos found its seat. Raise your cups to the storm untamed, to the one who wears the formless name. Through mortal flesh its spirit flows, where lightning laughs and shadow glows. Beware the smile the dust bestows, for chaos walks in mortal clothes. When dawn arrived, the mortals stood no longer quite the same. For wildfire curled in hair and eye, and green runes etched their frame. A grin half carved of mischief shone, the air around them stirred, and every breath they drew became a trembling whispered word. Raise your cups to the storm untamed, to the one who wears the formless name. Through mortal flesh its spirit flows, where lightning laughs and shadow glows. Beware the smile the dust bestows, for chaos walks in mortal clothes. Now chaos seeks to sow its seeds in every crack of light, to twist the threads the heavens spun and tilt the scales of night. For strength is born from discord's tide, from thunder's shattered cry, and should its storm grow fierce enough, even radiance may die. Yet still it roams with mortal stride, a tempest in a frame. The world unknowing witnesses the birth of chaos name, and bards like me will sing this tale wherever shadows creep, of chaos gained, of light betrayed, of powers waking from their sleep. So raise your cups to the storm untamed, to the one who wears the formless name. The ritual done, the veil now closed, where chaos breeds and darkness grows. Pray daylight keeps what hope it shows, for chaos walks in mortal clothes.
Hello, mortals. Merry Khaosmas Eve, everyone. How are all my beautiful Khaosflowers doing today? Hopefully, you are all doing well. Today is possibly a short stream. Hopefully. We are going to be doing a art stream. Might change into just chatting later. But we're going to be drawing a very special piece today, because it's going to be a very special chaos flower, specifically meant for VIP chaos flowers every Khaosmas. Each year we're going to end Khaosmas by giving the most active, the most present, the most chaotic chaos flower a very special badge, the Khaosflower VIP badge. And that will only, granted, we still have to hit affiliate first, but I'm going to give this badge to those people specifically. And so this is the year it technically starts. I don't have affiliate yet, but if I draw this, I'll be able to end up giving it to somebody once we reach affiliate. So that's kind of what we're doing. So, that being said, I do have file back I brought up already, but I'm gonna have to pull up some references. Oh my gosh, just stop trying to make it full screen. I don't want my screen separated like that. There we go. Okay. Let's see. I want something kind of... Okay, I guess, hold on, what I should do first of all is... Set my pen down. Actually, I can just do Twitch badge art size, right? Okay. Twitch badges you need to follow the 3 specifications. You have to have it in 3 formats. Okay. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna cancel that out and open File Pack again. We're gonna make one super small freaking piece, apparently. So we're gonna go, what is it, 72 by 72 pixels. Okay. That is so beautifully small. Okay. Now that we know the size we are working with, it will help us. So is 5 going to be? It's going to be a thicker line still. I don't like drawing such pixelation. Okay, well we're going to make it work though. Okay. I need... I need to look up... Oh, I'm gonna cough, sorry. Okay, there we go. Hey Kat, welcome on in, welcome on in. Glad to see you in here. How are you doing today? Merry Christmas. I'm technically an hour away from it still being Merry Christmas, but yes. Merry Christmas to you too. I know this room will probably end up going into it depending what time some people are in. So, Merry Christmas, Kat. And if it's before Christmas for you, Merry Christmas Eve. I hope the day has been treating you well. It's almost midnight, yeah? Almost. Gonna be streaming. Well, my art normally takes a bit, so yeah, I'll probably end up streaming more than that. Ooh, I like how this looks. Okay. See, oh! Okay, so you're at the same time as me then, I believe. CSC, yeah, we are. Cool. We're twinsies. Okay. Away from Christmas, yeah. It is, it's right around the corner. How are you feeling about Christmas being almost here and over with? Okay, I'm gonna draw my stick here. Gotta give it a branch to hold on to, right? And what kind of branch am I drawing? Good question. I'm not feeling confident in this anymore. Give it a big nub right here. big knurl nub right here as well. Almost looks less like even. Sorry about that. Someone came in. Oh yeah, what was I saying? I was saying this looks less like a branch, more like a knurled bone or something. I think I'm liking it so far though. Hey Ladybug, welcome on in. Yeah, the mic did cut out. I had to mute it because someone was talking to me. They thought I was on like a video chat with my bro, so that guy like popped in, and then I was like, oh no, you can come in anyway. So I'm just like in the middle of streaming, whatever. But I did mute myself to talk to him. Mom made apple pie a big. Oh, I'm so jealous. I have a lack of desserts this year for Christmas, so I handmade some pumpkin spice cookies from scratch, so I could have a nice tasty dessert. I'm pretty sure that's pretty much going to be the only thing I have for dessert. I don't think anyone else. My grandpa's not even really doing a big holiday feast. He's just kind of doing a basic dinner. So I think the best part for my Christmas is really going to be like the gift giving and whatnot. I don't know if I should turn this into like a stick or keep it like a barrel bone. I feel like it'll be cooler if we keep it. Well, we'll see when we get there. Tomorrow's Christmas? Oh my god, Merry Christmas, Ladybug! Ah, that's right, you're ahead of me, aren't you? I've yet to determine where you are, but I'm guessing somewhere in the New York region. Mostly because I'm terrible at time zones, and really that's like the only thing I can think of for the next time zone. But Merry Christmas! I'm still getting over my cough. It's getting better. And Merry. And happy first Merry Khaosmas too. Congratulations. I have created Khaosmas, and due to your timing, you are the first one to participate in Khaosmas ever. Even though I'm the one that created it. You gotta love the irony and the chaos of that alone. Oh yes, because the city of New York is infamous for being small. I'm pretty sure, like, limiting it to just New York alone could be millions of people. And even more addresses. Oh, dude, you know what's really cool? I saw a really nice place in New York for a ridiculous amount of price. But like, it was a nice house isolated in like some trees, and it had like a river. And I didn't believe a place like that ever existed in New York, because I automatically just think of like sky structures and all that stuff. So I forget the point of that story other than it was just cool. So yeah, you're there. We want vines. I want vines. Give me vines. Is Khaosmas a day? That was more of a Hanukkah thing where it takes over a few days, weeks. Okay. Yes. It is. You're absolutely right, because we do cover Khaosmas all month long. I guess you're just the first one to reach the last day of it. The ultimate conclusion, the epiphany of it. You know? You're the first one to reach the end. Also, the first one to join in the travels and cheer of Khaosmas. So, I feel like it's very fitting. Florida. Oh, I have a friend down there. Actually, I'm supposed to be visiting them soon-ish. Well, I say that, but I just promised my mom I'd drive with her out there because they aren't looking too good. And I was like, yeah, no, we can make that drive in like a solid day. I'll drive with you out there. Might take us 2 days, but we can do it. Because her best friend lives out there, and well, okay, maybe because I want to like visit a beach. This needs to thin out a little bit. Come down here. Oh, right, you kind of missed the intro. I'm sorry, I'm so like used to you being here from the very intros. Oh, I missed a couple messages up back. Sorry, cat. Yum. Yes, they are very tasty. They come out like nice and soft and like almost like a moist cake. They're very nice cookies, I think, and I'm really happy that they turned out as like well this time around, because like last time I did a recipe and then this time I kind of just like freeballed it with my baking knowledge and it turned out arguably even better and I made more. So I'm kind of happy because I made like I spitballed my ingredient measurements kind of, well, like being like, oh, if I do this kind of recipe then I should like double this kind of aspects. So like multiplying for like the extra batches, I kind of like spitballed what I was supposed to add, but they turned out perfect. Master baker like that, you're welcome. I would gladly share some with you if I could just feed them through the void to you. Back down to your question, I did. Oh wait, there was another one I did miss. 24 hours of driving, Britain could never. Dude, yeah, no, for real. Well, we could make it in less than a day if we actually like drove from where we are, but she's got like my mom's got like a very bad back injury, so we have to like take breaks and stuff like that. So what would be like a roughly like a 10-hour drive, 11-hour drive, would easily take us about a solid day for her to be able to like travel comfortably and not be in too much pain. So, but yeah, no, people in Europe definitely could not even like manage that because they think it's weird that we drive hours. People out here drive hours to get to work. Like it takes them like what, 2 hours to go to like the next country over or some shit like that. And you know, a lot of people I know, they 2 to 3 hours driving just to get to work all day and drive back home. And that's much less wholesome. You know what? I am into fishing when it's summer, and that's just because it gives me a reason to get down next to the water. So technically speaking, I am a master painter, and it makes all the bitches jealous. But to answer your question, because you weren't here for the intro, we are drawing a very custom future badge for very specific members, for very specific chaos flowers. There's going to be a very special very special chaos flower for the Khaosmas season. Because at the end of every Khaosmas event, when it comes to its ultimate conclusion, we're going to pick the VIP Khaosflower member, and they are going to be rewarded with a very specific badge. And even though I'm not an affiliate right now, it technically starts this year since this is the beginning of Khaosmas, so we're getting the art done, and then it's just whenever hit affiliate, that person's just going to get it. Kind of, yeah, exactly. But it's going to be a very special badge that you can only get by, you know, from me for being awesome and being dedicated to Khaosmas. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're drawing that. Boop, 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 boop. Get a freaking leaf coming out of here, yeah? I think leaf will probably be covering. What? Yeah. There we go. I don't like the veins around this. This is my Tony's. Yes. Yes. It'll get even better when we pick up off the ground more and we get more members. I feel like people will rally up for this. That'd be really fun to go through. I feel like it'll definitely get harder the more people that start participating, but it'll be fun. I think it'll be a cool little thing. I don't know. I don't know many people that I don't know many VTubers that do anything like this, but then again, I don't really hear too many that talk about badges or anything like that, so I don't know if it's like a unique thing or even like a fully possible thing, but I feel like it's definitely cool, to say the least. Oh, I gotta draw guys today. Oh, congratulations. I still can't draw guys for the crap. I draw masculine women, then I don't draw the titties, and then I make them less muscular, and that's how I draw my guys. Don't ask me why my women are more muscular than my guys. I have a muscle mommy fetish. All my women need to be some toned or get some muscle. I suck at drawing slender women. We know. Shush! You know nothing! Like, yeah, no, which is really hilarious because, like, I say that and then, like, directly on my screen right to my left here, I've got Galporina, which is not very muscular at all. Okay. How am I going to divide around here? Should I do another, like, wrap around here? Oh, a wrap around here. Going up. I feel like I should. Yeah, I like the way it looks. Boom, 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 boom. Dun, 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 dun. I have masculine women, but my type is specifically princely women. Oh, dude, you know what? Fair. Hold up. The name sounds familiar. I have that game. I should play that game too. I bet you freaking. Oh, dude, yeah. I like her too. I also liked. Okay, it's been a minute since I played these. I can remember their names. I swear. I think my first favorite one was Vodka. But then my next favorite one was Medjiro. No, not Medjiro. Oh, that's the wrong name. Hold up. What was her name? Okay, no. Medjiro was the surname. Okay, here's my issue. Because she had a sister or a cousin or some shit, right? Ryan. Medjiro Ryan. Right? Yeah, Ryan. The one that's got like, I don't know, the way she looks makes me think of like a donkey, and I don't know why. I think it's because like the patch of like the white hair in the center and like the fluffy brown sides. I love white. I'm a sucker for like the white hair streaks going on. But then she was also like, I'm a workout freak, and I was like, hell yeah, you are. Keep going, girl. Okay, you know what? I didn't ask for your judgment, Ladybug. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I don't need your freaking judgment. There's like, it's hilarious because technically speaking, I don't have a type, but I definitely do at the same time. Like, I have a type, but then I have a weakness, you know what I mean? I feel like that's the best way to describe it. Oh, that turned out good. Yeah. Okay. Erase. Oh. Okay. I like to keep my eraser the same size as my pen size. You don't have to ask. Just kidding. Aren't I nice? Oh, well. Yeah, I guess you're just so gracious. I guess so gracious now. Really, it's a gift-giving time of the year. I'll welcome you to my little chaotic void. And this is how you thank me? You're lucky I like having you around. Okay, we're gonna add. I feel like we should have more vine. More vine, yeah? I feel like no. Down here needs to be where the flower is itself. Yeah? Yeah, okay. Okay. So now we kind of gotta figure out, per se, what type of flower I want it to very, like, resemble. Definitely not like daisy, definitely not like a rose. Definitely not like wisteria. They just look like a bunch of like mini bells or something. Oh, I can't wait till I get my Wacom tablet. I know Dad got it for me because he's looking at it on Best Buy. Oh, hell yeah. Well, I'm very happy for you. I'd imagine you can't wait. I feel like knowing the gift makes like the anticipation even more, especially if you're like really excited for it. But the mystery about what's behind the box is always the most satisfying. Watching the anticipation people get Dude, okay, no. You know what? I did send my brother my link to the stream tonight, though. After that little bitch told me to make sure to send it to him when he was not working. And you know who's not here? He isn't. I'm gonna make sure he never lives this moment down. Oh, what kind of flower is this? It kind of looks cool. I might do something like that. That looks very hard though. But I really like the multiple layers of it. Try to load it up and it didn't want to load the image. Oh, no, there we go. Now we're kind of loaded half the image. Third time's a try? No. Okay, we're just gonna look for a different one then. Oh. There are cheaper-ish ones that you can still buy off of Amazon that can connect to your iPad and stuff. Or, well, I know they connect like phones and computers, so maybe I shouldn't say iPhones specifically. Because I know how iPhones can be like very finicky with what they let connect with them. Oh, well, you're a Tupakahama. You look cool as frickin'. Okay, hold on. I need to. What the hell is this thing called? Athysinatus multiflorus fringe lily. Looks cool as hell. Honestly, all I want for Christmas is merch of my Oshis. Oh, you know what? That's fair. That is absolutely fair. I can get behind that. Okay, you know what? I like this flower. I really do. It's going to be a pain in the arse to draw, but it blooms from September to April. So that covers our December vibe in that span. And the flower it produces only lasts for 1 day. So I feel like the fact that this thing lasts through winter till April and it produces the flower that lasts a single day makes it all the more perfect to be the special chaos flower for Khaosmas. I have a friend who listens to the same playlist. I wonder who it's from. Oh, what playlist? Okay, so how am I gonna... I was so hyped about it because I really liked the idea, but now I'm looking at the reference and I'm just like very intimidated. The one I'm listening to... Oh, I made this one. Yeah, I made this instrumental I put it on loop. I also made the intro song that I normally play during the startup too. Oh my god, the inside looks like there's claws almost. Whoa, we could make it claws. Okay, let's start with the basics, I guess. That's because where it's... I don't remember what that part of a flower is called. But we're going to make it look like it's claws. We make... no. I wouldn't ever dare say that I make music. I'm not talented in the slightest. No. It's actually the reason a friend of mine decided to stop being friends with me. No, I used a an AI thing to put together the audio. I had put in like all the individual instruments and the style I wanted, and I made like so I gave like all the instruments, all the medieval like tavern-esque folk sounding style, and then I handwrite all of my lyrics if I do the song that way, but I do let it generate the audio. Yeah, kinda looks like that might work a little bit. Then I'm gonna flower out a little more ovally. And very ovally. One doesn't look as big as the other. There we go. And I feel like there needs to be like, okay, no, this doesn't work. It needs to be like a very 3D thing here. Do you have plans to ever learn how to use MIDI instruments or anything to make music that way? I can't say I do. I've tried learning instruments and stuff like that in the past, and I have a medical condition that makes me forget things very easily, and it has like a very bad habit of not liking hand hand-eye coordination, or the lack thereof. So like the more I use my hands without needing to like look and take my time at things, so like the quicker I can use my hands without thinking twice, the more likely it is to trigger like that short circuit in my brain. So it's very easy for me to forget things that way. Charging right there. So no. I've tried though. I've tried guitar, ukulele, violin, a flute. I want to do. Oh no. Was it a flute? Was it a clarinet? It was one of those two. It's too small over here. I think I'm gonna have this one come up and over like that. That way, so it's multi-layered this way. Which means I have to have this cut off slightly. So I could have the multi-layer come up over this one. Right? Okay, something like that, I think. And this part, There's a sliver there. Okay, now, one step at a time. Do I think this part looks good? No, I don't. But that's just me. I don't like doing floral. I feel like I need to do something more to draw in like this, but it's just gonna get messy down here, you know? Okay, I think unfortunately with how small the detail is. Oh my god, there goes like most of my gnarled bone. Oh, unless what if I had this leaf underneath it? Right? Hear me out. Okay, and it's a little crazy and a little weird. What if I had it coming through the leaf right there? Still be weird, huh? Then I'd be lacking a lot of the detail that goes into that leaf. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to, because, ooh, am I an eraser? I am, okay. Because, so what would have to happen here, right? I'd have to have my slit that comes down. So yeah, if I have that going under, there goes all of that. Dang it, no, I really like the idea of the sticking out through it. I don't know why. See, I can have it going under that leaf entirely, which would make more sense than just. Oh, but then what if I like take this one and I make it match up to that as well, right? So there's only like, no, that wouldn't make sense. 2 of the 3 leaves behind it and then the 1 leaf in the front. Oh! Okay, got your moment, right? We do all 3 leaves behind it. And then the center part that's supposed to be like for like plants we get like the nectar and stuff out of, I don't know. I can't recall what these are called. We can make like gripping little claws or something that are just holding the plant to this. There we go. And then this leaf can still come in where it's like that. We do. Yep. Okay. I like that. I do. I like that idea. Okay. So it's gotta do that. 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 And part of that. Okay, yeah. And then a leaf marked. Erase out a little bit. Yeah. I think I gotta erase that part of the vine so I can make my leaf stand out more right there. There we go. Yeah. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. Oh, oh, oh. Back to 4, back to my pen. To the water. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna start with the slit-like detail that's gonna be here. Switch back to our red, it's easier to see when I'm doing my freaking tester lines. Oh, yeah, now I just realized how little of my lines are showing. Uh-huh, okay. So we're gonna have this thin part right here where it's showing. Gonna make an artistic call here. To over exaggerate something, just so it's showing a little more. Okay, there we go. And then the one down here is completely covered. Okay, now that's a really freaking hard part because this thing has like a bunch of just like squigglies that come off. I don't know if I should do like squigglies that way, which looks very terrible. So I don't think I'm gonna do that. In which case, how would I? Could over exaggerate? Exaggerate? Really? We're gonna go baby talk? Okay. Let's do a small section just to see how it would look. Right. Just be like. Very over exaggerate a bit by having that. No. I should really like have rethought this whole thing. I don't like this now. I'm losing the will. Losing the will to continue this piece. Did I do anything fun for Christmas Eve? Sure. Let's go with yes. No, the beginning half of it was pretty slow, and I ended up deciding to go with my family to their church for the Christmas Eve sermon, which I didn't really care to go, but I was like also sitting around doing nothing on my phone, so I knew it would make my mom happy, so I went anyways. But when I got back, I was like, cooked dinner, then I started baking so I could have some cookies for tomorrow, and a bunch of people stopped by, so I was late for stream because people stopped by and I started talking with them. That was kind of cool, I guess, actually. That was kind of fun. What about you? You and Ladybug, Cat, you guys do anything fun for Christmas Eve? Oh, what if I, like, lessen my... Well... You know, actually, yeah. I think I might do the lines like that. I'm just gonna have to do it in the color that I want it to be in. That makes sense. For the line art. Okay, so... What am I doing? Right. This, drop to that. You didn't get much out of it. It was still nice to spend time with family. Yeah. And, it was cool because, like, there was something that made my mom, like, not be able to stop laughing. Because, like, last week, someone was talking about something, like, very inappropriate for a church, and they were, like, not being subtle about it. And so, like, today, when Mom was in there, when she saw this person, she just couldn't stop, like, replaying the things that they were, like, saying last week, and, it was making her laugh, which was great. And then, me and my cousin were like standing in this little corner because like there's an upper level. It's like a small church, but there's still like a very small pew, like a couple of pews up on like a top rafter, I guess you could kind of say. And I was standing on like the spot in the stairway that goes up to the rafters where I can still just like barely peek over like the railing. Because every time I go there, that's where I end up standing. And that's just kind of become my place when I do visit. And my cousin was standing right next to me on there, and so we were kind of like shooting the breeze back and forth between like making certain like some people would probably say very sacrilegious comments, but we were also having a good time, and we were laughing at some of the things that the pastor said because they were very innuendo-like. I hit a milestone for learning to draw, guys. Well, the first time, you know what? Hitting that milestone though for art is amazing. You should be very happy about that. I'm sorry. I know I can like draw and talk at the same time. I guess part of me just like, no, you should stop and look at him and let him know you're talking to them. Even though I'm like, man, who the hell else would I be talking to, right? But then it also, like, when I do that, it reminds me to check my messages. There we go. Okay. Bam. What? Okay, I think I can start coloring now, actually. I think this is cool. We're just gonna have to color it now. Brings back down to 4, I think. I think that's what my pen's at, right? Yeah. My pen's at, yeah, 4. Okay. I had a great time having dinner with my family and playing various games. One of my little guns is it. Almost break my Apple Pencil, though. Oh, not fun. I'm glad you had a good time with your family. What kind of games were you playing? Were they like board games, card games, or just like sitting around with a console or a computer or something playing games like that way? Okay. Put our layer under there one. There we go. Okay, so I want to give No. No, 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 no. I don't like that. I feel like a more like yellowish gray, like an aged bone. I really think that looks like an aged bone. I feel like it's the same way I color my mask. I feel like it both kind of looks good, but then also kind of doesn't. Oh, that looks way too dark. I got lighter. No, okay. I'm really starting to settle on the idea. Ooh. No, yeah, I'm starting to settle on the idea of this being the color. It's because I haven't looked at chat for someone to tell me otherwise yet, though. Party games like Speak On, Beat, Color Wars, Cultural Tag, and Taboo. Oh, dude. Yeah, okay. An 80s black culture. Safe to say I did not win that. Oh, crap. I'm coughing at this one, so give me a second. Okay, I'm back. No, okay, I get it. My mom loves games like that, too. We have Taboo as well. She loves to play that one around. If she loves getting a bunch of like family games like that, whether it's like other card games or ridiculous like I say ridiculous, okay, but really just anything from like as long as she can play with the family. We have like Taboo, That's What She Said, I think, which is like a text game where it's like a lot like Cards Against Humanity, but like text messages. Clue, like 4 different types of Monopoly. Uno, Rummy, Poker, 10,000. If you've never played 10,000, that's a fun dice game. Oh, and Bones. We played Bones too. I'm gonna have to color the back of this because I'm gonna want the background transparent, but I'm gonna want these teethish part, these claw talon looking parts almost like white. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna background. Yeah, we're gonna do some color that I know I won't use, and let's go like 200. There we go. Cool. Now I'll be able to use white. Let's get like a nice green here. I've never heard of half of those, to be honest. Okay, so okay, which ones have you not heard of? Because like in my mind, a lot of those, like I can understand not knowing like Taboo or That's What She Said. Like Cards Against Humanity is like a pretty big one. So is Monopoly and Clue. Bones is dominoes. A lot of people aren't, as I know, aren't familiar with that term for dominoes, but that's what we call dominoes. If you weren't aware of that one, maybe that enlightens some conclusion there. Okay, yeah, so, for sure. Okay, I got you. So, Bones is dominoes. I presume you know what dominoes are. 10,000 is a dice game. I'm not sure if. Oh, Rummy is also. I realized I said Rummy earlier. Rummy is a very specific type of card game that you play with a deck of 52 cards. It's where you both start off. You and another player start off with a hand, and you ask them for a card, right? Or no, I think you take a card from them. You either take a card from them or you take a card from the pile below. Either way, you don't know what card's coming next, and you try to get and when you take a card, you have to discard a card. And when the other person goes, they can take the card you discarded, draw from the deck, or take one of your cards. I believe. It's been a while since I played Rummy, but the point of the game is to end up getting as many matches as full sets as you can. 10,000. I don't know if it's an official game. I've never heard of anyone else playing it other than my family, really. And so what it is you get 10 six-sided dice, right? And you roll all of them at once. Each one, the one spot on the dice is worth 100 points. 5's worth 50. If you get 3 of something, that makes it that set in 100. So, for example, if you pulled 3 5s in one roll, right, that would be 500. If you pulled 3 2s in one roll, that would be 200. So on and so forth. So you roll the dice at once, and you try to calculate up all your points to get up to 1,000. Once you get to 1,000, then you can be okay, I'm gonna stay with this many points. So you can nickel and dime your way up to the total score of 10,000. Before 10,000, though, you can't stop. So you have to keep rolling until you reach that point of 1,000 to where you can stop. And sometimes you get really good rolls going back to back, and then once you hit 600 or 700, right, and you feel like you're starting to get close, you'll bust. Bust. Where you roll your dice, and for example, if you had 3 dice left, right, you would either need all 3 of them to roll the same number, so you could count them for 200, 300, so forth, or you need one of those dice to be either a 1 or a 5. And so if you rolled those 3 dice and one came out a 6, a 2, and a 4, you get 0 points off of that, so then you lose your hand and you have to pass it on to the next person, and when it comes full circle back to you, you're still at 0 points until you can build up to that 1,000 and say, okay, well, I'm going to stop with this many points. Once you hit 1,000, it becomes a lot easier to play because you can nickel and dime and gamble at your own cost, but the beginning half, you really only can gamble. It's against your will. But it's a very fun game. Okay, so we're gonna get this to be a very bam. Yeah, it's trying to figure this much, huh? Okay, then we're gonna go a darker just color in general. That won't work, will it? No. That dark maroon doesn't look too good either. Because badges, even with the non-transparent background, the black of the flower would kind of blend into the background of the chat if someone had dark mode on. Teach them how to gamble young, I see. Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, I didn't... Yes, technically it's not like the best, way to teach someone how to be responsible, but it's great for teaching someone math. Quickly. Quick math. Makes math fun. Think I'm going to do it anyways. Because I've got a plan. Yeah, I think it's going to turn out alright. And back to this color. Make sure to go in these spots. Okay. Okay. Hold up. I almost missed this part. There we go. Oh, and this part. That's not right there. Okay, I gotta go back up to this part though, because now I can see where these parts are missing. How much did I miss? That is the question. Bars, damn it, I wish I'd paid attention to what I was saying. I've gotten in the habit of being more chatty than I used to be. I think this Khaosmas has been very good for that. It's made me very more talkative than I usually am. Of course, since Khaosmas has started, my chat's kind of been more active than it normally is too. So I don't really know which one is affecting which, but either way, I've been more chatty. But my attention span is split so much that I just kind of let flow with whatever I'm saying. Just because I don't want... There we go. To accidentally paint these whenever I'm trying to add some detail to the other. There we go. There we go. Alright. We're looking good. We're looking very good. Now, how I was going to do this. Add clip, right? Go down here. Pen. We look for one of those special brushes. Ow! Trisping. Am I dying? Is today the... Oh! Hold up. Gotta cool down. Not as cool like as that. I kind of like that. Yeah, okay. Something like that. No. Something about it's bothering me. Ah, no. Definitely not that one. Okay, pass up the original one I was trying to look for here. Don't give me brush option. I mean, no, that's what I want. I'm just, don't make me alt brush setting. Brush settings. Okay. Okay. Oh, that looks cool though. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Something like that. There we go. And then this, what I'll do is we'll give it like a faint. Where's my edge pen now? What? Oh no, we gotta make it like smaller, right? Gotta go like. Oh, that won't work. It probably work if it was bigger. I had to give it like a slight glowing effect, but no, I don't like it. I'll take it back. Bum, bum. I want to do something with that center, but the center also looks really good. We'll come back to it. We can come back to it later. That's what we can do. It looks like a demigod. Huh. I hate that you're right. I want to change the colors. I get rid of all of that, right? Damn, I can only do that color. I think demigorgons are kind of based on flowers, so it's okay. No, yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't know if you're right about them being based on flowers, but I mean, it definitely didn't look like one. The color scheme didn't help either. Even though, like, they're very tannish. Yes. I do watch Stranger Things, and I have seen the most recent season, the first half of the most recent season. Huh, that was a gross looking one. Could have sworn there was a very type of like, oh my god, ball. Okay, what if I like make that really small, right? It's like, how is it like? How do I have the brush this small and it's covering up this much? Man, no, because see, I did originally want to do like a white kind of thing. And then I came across the embers and I thought like the embery look kind of looked cool. Oh, way too big. Okay, oh, here we go. Yeah. Let's make it slightly bigger. What am I on? 12? 15. I like my brush just doesn't want to listen to me. Okay, here we go. There we go. We're going to do that. And then we're going to mix it with a smidge of that ember looking one. If I can find that one again. There we go. Yeah, pretty. Oh, but we're going to erase everything that touches that center part. I want that center part to look clean. What about you? You see the nose, Steven? The 4 hours, like freaking 6 hours that are just 4 episodes. Bum, 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 bum. I give it like a faint glow. There we go. What about that? Right. I think that looks cool. Yeah. Okay. I don't really have to go ultimate in detail because honestly, this thing, as a badge, this thing's gonna get so shrunk down. No one's gonna even notice half the detail, but it's just like the me that wants to do it. Merch. I like how that turned out. Go up to the vine. Thing that died back in like 2015. They could die farther back than that. We're gonna make a darker green. Yes. That airbrush is far too big for that. be. Now to come to this and go to something like darker and be like, oh yeah, we're emo. There we go. What was the one I used for this one to darken it? I think I used. Oh, that's way too big. There we go. Yeah. And now, if we just simply remove that part, voila. Oh, wait. No. Undo. I still need to do the little itty bitty bits that I almost forgot. Because my line art's gonna have to be colored for this one. I think I was using 2 last time, right? A girl I liked when I was in school was really into Stranger Things. I agreed to watch the first season with her. I got bored after the first episode. Now one of my friends wants to watch the new season with me instead of good TV, so I've been tasked with playing catch up until the. Oh. I don't blame you. When I watched it, I avoided it for so long because so many people were really hyped up about it, and well, we know how I am when things get hyped. I avoided it for a long time, and when I finally did put it on, it was because I was already out of all my background shows, and I was gonna make something from scratch. I was like, great, I need a background show for something. And I was like, screw it, both of my brothers have watched Stranger Things, I guess I will. So I started watching it, and I just had it in the background. And that's kind of how I ended up watching it. I wasn't really too into it until a later season. I got to where I could actually enjoy it while sitting down. But yeah, I was definitely bored for a good part of it. There we go. Oh, I just missed another part of this flower that I could have drawn in. The question is, do I want to attempt it? Right, that's the question here. Because it looks like there would be a very thin leaf-like part that would protrude this area. Also sucks to watch shows for because someone else, because then like if you like them or like whether they're your friend or you just like them more than that, if things ever go sour for a reason, there's a lot of the times the show is just like you could have lost a really cool show just for something. Okay. I do want to add them. I do. Okay, we're gonna do it. Okay, now it's gonna like card in. That'd be something. No, it can just be. Oh, this layer. Okay. I can show that layer. Why not? Question is, what color is our leaf gonna be? We're like a nice royal purplish kind of look. Yep. Yeah. Yep, for sure. Clipping. There we go. Yes, this is very chaotic indeed. But we finished it. Yeah! Okay, now we're gonna save that. Okay, memories are kind of tainted, yeah, but if one of those feelings can get overwritten in some effort, yeah, that's true. It's just the amount of just the amount of effort you're willing to put into it. I am lucky enough to be able to detach a lot of sentiment easily if it's not someone that's like held in really, 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 really high regards. I've like detached myself from a lot of like family members I don't agree with and disowned a lot, so it's really oh no, I'm coughing again, hold on. Okay. Yeah. But I forgot what I was saying. Cover that I'm excited for the new Bridge of Insects. I haven't seen that yet. I want to. I really want to, but I haven't because like Last Netflix is only on Netflix, and my Netflix is like on maybe 2 times a year. And this year I got turned on a little bit early. Luckily, I got a bunch of my freaking Christmas movie fix in, but it still ended before I could watch some of the ones that are on my to-watch list every single freaking year. RIP. There we go. What? Oh, you know what I should have... I know what I wanted to do now. I wanted to make the, I wanted to make the center part white. Hey, Grayson, welcome on in. It's been a while. I was talking so much shit about you earlier, too. Pirated. Who said that? Sorry, I connect my headphones. You know, that's fair. I know the troubles you have with your headphones. Unfortunately for you, we just kind of finished with the art. I can pull it up, though. Oh, I really closed out. Okay, let me open File Pack again. Got roped into going to my mom's for dinner. Oh, you poor son of a bitch. I'm sorry to hear that. Cat, Ladybug, both of you heard me talking shite earlier. This is my older brother I was telling you about, Grayson. He's the one that I was talking about who, asked me specifically to message him when I went live, and, well, as you see, he's only just now getting into the stream. Okay. Oh, no. You, kind sir. I'd rather the one with all the layers. Yeah. So we made a very special Khaosflower for Khaosmas time. This alert, or this badge, is going to be given to the VIP Khaosflowers that tune in the most throughout Khaosmas. Each year on Khaosmas Day, it's going. Yeah, I really like the way that white looks better than that dark red. I don't know why. I'm gonna keep it that way. Yep. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna replace the old file too with it. Here we go. Oh. Cough, cough. There we go. My bad. I also got also the kids did Christmas as soon as we got back. Instead of tomorrow. Oh, wow. I mean, Christmas is always very chaotic for you, so I can't say I expect any less. Oh, why'd you celebrate it early, though? Yep, sorry, I forgot to drop off my scenery and get out of my little office here. This is our special badge. Even though we haven't hit affiliate yet. And I can't give anybody badges yet. This year's winner for the Khaosmas VIP Khaosflower is going to get it the second we hit affiliate. Kids are spoiled, yeah. That checks out. That checks out. No. No, I don't want to zoom out. It's gonna shrink. All that extra detail is gonna look wonky. You know what? It doesn't look as bad as I thought it was going to be zoomed out. Grayson. Whoop. Quick. Do you recognize this little one here holding the gun in the bottom right hand corner? Oh no, I'm gonna cough. There we go. Sorry, had a cough. It just kind of makes it all very well together. You're absolutely right. But I'm a lot more pleased with it than I thought I was going to be. Yeah, Galbraina. I actually had like 2 other assets that were supposed to load in. They're in the files, but they just never freaking came up. I have Augusta and Zani in here too, but for some reason they just don't want to pop up in my items like Galbraina did. And it bothers the ever-living hell out of me. What? God, I'm gonna cough again. So my throat's been killing me, but I'm really kicking out what I was coming down with. So, before I'd even have the chance to set in. How about the character I was excited for ended up being fedora wearing nice guy? Well, yeah. That's right. I mean, he was a cool character, but he was also like a 4-star. Did you see the blind swordsman they introduced? I spam you with so much of that stuff, I don't know if you saw it or not. No. Back out of that. Can she? Hold on, let me see if I can pull them up for you. Leaves. Fucking, what was his name? Oh yeah. One of those Chinese names that I do not want to attempt to pronounce. That image makes him look terrible. Here we go. Okay, this is, let me... There we go. Oh. There we go. That's what it looks like. Chinese pronunciations are probably because I never took time to learn the basics. Yeah, I mean, if you don't know the basics of a language, it definitely makes it harder to pay attention or to pronounce. Yeah, yo, sick as hell, right? My issue is I would have tried for him, right? But they kind of released him when they release the character, they always have like a second pool you can do from that's of like a previous character, and well, the previous character was Ani, so I was spending all my stuff trying to pull for her to get unlock her passives. It did not work. I wasted all my astrite for nothing. Still cool ass character though. Fendi from Genshin. Is that so? Hold on, let me throw my background here so I can look it up without being afraid of exposing myself to God knows what. I already immediately spelled that wrong. Fendi. Genshin Impact. How to bag the baddie, I get you. Too bad she's a strong lady, you can't be tempted. No, that's fair. That's fair. Venti, okay. Okay, I was gonna say I'm not pulling up anybody by that name. Dude, you know, she's a strong character for sure, but she's a strong woman, but she needs her vacation time. She's overworked. And I forbade you from continuing that game. Because you already, like, breezed through everything else and reached Renacida. Okay, I can see it. He's definitely got a bit of a darker color palette. His is definitely a bit more, like, worn and old. You know who I think has, like, a closer look to that? Give me a second. I think Jacona from Wuthering Waves does. Yeah, that picture's a bit zoomed out of her. Here we go. I think she's got a closer color palette to him. Probably helps if they're both also, like, musicians, it looks like. Because she plays, like a freaking hurdy-gurdy ass fucking thing. I see that, but it's like, it's still like, just like a big loop. And then he's got the little, I don't remember what these are called. Can't remember the one I played before. This one Kai was super into. I think it was Genshin. It could be. They're like all very like similar in a way. Like Honkai Star Rail is pretty similar too. I think Wuthering Waves is like a way better storyline than like characters. No, especially with the pull system, they don't have like duplicates of the same character, which I don't like about Honkai Star Rail at all. And I feel like just maybe I just haven't put in enough time to the other games yet, but I just also think like Wuthering Waves just has a better storyline overall. Oh wait, hold on. And then I need to do, if I'm gonna keep doing this, what I need to do is, because my phone's on the charger, what I need to do is edit this and change it to just chatting. There we go. Wait, is Wuthering Waves the Marvel to Genshin DC? No. You'd have to swap that around because I like Wuthering Waves far freaking better. But if you're talking like production-wise, then yeah, because like Marvel's really been like kicking it out with all the productions and everything, and I feel like DC's been falling behind and just lagging so much. Try Twisted Wonderland if you swing mail. That's where my man is from. Ooh, Twisted Wonderland. Oh, let's look it up. What? hate to break it to you, Grayson, not looking too good for you, buddy. Let's see here. Bing! Get the hell out of here. This looks cool. But your characters you get to choose from, it looks like we're very lacking here. So you like them big burly bear men, you know, with all the hair. Facial hair, the chest hair, like the gorillas, you know, the big strong ones with the all lot of hair. Leona mentioned. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I want to see what your guy was. No, you said to look up Jack. We're gonna look up Jack. Look at that pouty ass. Gives me like that. I can't put it any other way than like the fucking femboy trying to be tomboy. I don't know how to put it other than that, but that's the exact vibe this dude's giving me right here. If you want, Bear, the closet twist has the closest twist he has is Oogie Boogie guy. Oh, but only in Japan. Always got to be that freaking. Always got to be region locked. All the best ones. Ladybug, what's your favorite? What's your favorite? We gotta. I need to see. I need to see who your boy is in here. Just chatting. Stream took a twist. Leona Kings. Okay. Jack, get out of the way. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come crying no more. Leona Kingscar. Okay, I'm gonna fully judge your freaking boy here. Alright. Same clan. A Scar clan. Okay. Oddly enough, not giving me the same vibes Jack was with like the femboy trying to be tomboy. He just seems like that chilled back kind of guy that you'd probably think smokes a lot but doesn't actually smoke. Almost like the laid back 90s surfer kind of vibe, but with just a more alt look to him. Jack reminds me of Yame from Fire Emblem Awakening. Oh. You have a shrine to this guy on your desk? I respect that. I have like a lot of favorites. I would have shrines. Oh no, I technically have like 2 shrines in a sense. I have DC's Death shrine, and I got like a huge book of her stuff, and then her pop figure, and then her bombshell figurine. Like, coming across her stuff's pretty hard. Like, all old 80s was like when her merch was coming out a lot. And Black Canary, it's another one. Especially if we consider all the comics that have her in them. Now I'm gonna look up. What was it? Jack reminded you of. Oh, Yarn, I do. I didn't even read that. Yone, Fire Emblem. This is what Jack reminds you of? Dude, this guy's got some fucking, like, long ass fucking, jackrabbit with freaking ears, dude. You know what he makes me think of? He makes me think if we were to take Jack and fuse it with like Fran's race, because I forget what those are called, but the bunny race he's part of, If you had to like fuse those two, I feel like this was kind of what would come out. Is it 12? It is. Yeah. No. Oh my God, we're 43 minutes past midnight. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Yeah, Ladybug. Oh my God, we're practically. Oh no, it's me. Me and Kat are in the same freaking time zone. It looks like she might have went off to bed already, though. I don't blame her. It's late. Got about 15 minutes till Christmas. Oh, yeah, well, guess what? Fuck you. That's what I gotta say, boy. Poor Grayson. 15 minutes till Christmas, and you aren't even going to enjoy it. Oh, dude, hold on. I got something really fucking cool to show you. Gotta be careful here, because I definitely can't... Oh, somebody already did the fucking Wuthering Waves update and pulled the new Gyaru. Ugh! Get out of here. They got a new Gyaru. And I'm not gonna lie, I frickin' need her. I won't be too disappointed if I don't. I mean, I'll be disappointed if I don't pull her, don't get me wrong. But I'm not gonna be like too disappointed if I don't pull her. Because I heard the voice actor. So far, everything I've seen, none of the voice actors are nearly as sexy as the voice actors from Renacina. Okay, let's see. Was that my bookmarks? No. Nope. Okay, definitely not. What about my likes? What my likes? Stop liking things. Okay. Okay, so there was one of them. Here it is. So, I guess there's some sort of like Persona and Wuthering Waves collab thing going on. And so I've just been seeing a bunch of people doing like... I've been seeing a bunch of these images of Wuthering Waves characters in the Persona style. Speaking of, bro, there's a new game mode event for Line... Oh, your Monster Rancher. Okay. And it's hella fun. Yeah, fuck your phone, bro. I'm sorry. I know what you meant, though. I have to show you some screenshots. I'm like, I want to play that. My Japanese is not nearly as good enough to play it, and I think we both know why I want to play it, Grayson. What's the name of the monster? You know exactly what fucking what I'm talking about. But yeah, right. So we got Zani, right? And these look fucking phenomenal, dude. I was in love with these. I don't know why this didn't make it in my bookmarks. We have Zani. I definitely have to do this because you don't need to see what other things I have liked. There we go. What? And then here's Cantorella. I didn't get to unlock this time around because I had to like shoot for Farlova, and I got Farlova, which I'm hella happy for. But this was also the second one, and I wanted to pull her because I want all the people from Renacina. But this one turned out really freaking phenomenal too. God, so fucking beautiful. No, the Zillas I remember. Alright, my person. Jeez, 2 hours ago, you really called it close. I got mine in there like at least a week ago. But really, I knew I kind of had to get it done early because if I stream late like this, I didn't leave myself time to really do anything. Those are so beautiful, right? I love this freaking collab. Seeing the more of these, it just makes me happy. No. The monster I was talking about was the freaking like the strong girl with the fucking dongo. Because I remember Zilla's. Kittens. Yeah. I think so. Let's find out. It doesn't like me. It's not wanting to show. And I can't fucking copy that. That's stupid. Kijin. Oh, okay, I was gonna say that one's not pulling it in. Kijin. Still, wow. Still not pulling it up. Probably because it's strictly. Oh my god, it's pulling up that stupid Ultra Kaiju freaking one though. Ah, god, yeah. See, if I could just only copy that. I don't have my Japanese keyboard on me though. I really wanted to try to pull up an image of one. I can pull up the Zilla. That one's famous enough, I believe. Yeah. Look at my Zilla boy. Whale boy. Look at those Zilla. That's so cute. Oh no, oh, I can name this one. This was the fucking Zilla Fairy. Ha! Knew it. Got him! Say Monster Farm, not Monster Rancher. Okay, okay, we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot here. Monster Farm. Make sure Safe Engine is on. It is not. Safe search is off. Well, we'll do that just to be safe. I feel like we never know the degenerates of the world. Monster Farm Kijin. Oh, okay, we're pulling up more. We're definitely pulling up some different stuff than we did before. Nah, too much so. I've been Kijin breed. Will that do it? You get that multi out of here, dude. I don't know why. I have a hatred for those things. Yeah, I guess I would have to actually be typing in Japanese to pull that out. A lot of this is just pulling up things from like Monster Rancher 1 and 2, and the Kaiju one. So I feel like I'd actually have to be able to type it in the Japanese. Oh, what if I do this? Right? What if I just go like. Damn. Nope. I'm trying to see if I can get it to be typed out on computer here so I could just copy and paste it, but that's not working. How did you? Yeah, so it's just big. Oh, you know what I can do though? I can just go to fucking Japanese keyboard online. Might as well just fucking do this now. Japanese keyboard online. Okay, I'm just gonna type this shit in, dude. No, I don't. Japanese. Okay, give me my characters, right? Oh my god. Okay, that's a terrible freaking one to use. Don't never use that one again. Oh, that's one. Okay, yeah, cool. We're using katakana, I believe, right? If I remember that type of key. Yeah, okay, I was right there. Cool. Alright, my Japanese isn't fully freaking gone. Key. G. Unbelievable, right? I can just look back here towards time. Yeah, okay, yeah. So I'm blind. Where's my Oh! Okay. And oh! Okay, I'm not seeing any of the breeds that I've recognized before. But I did see one which does look like it belongs. So I'm gonna flip it over now and see. This looks right. That looks about right. Yeah, she's just holding an axe instead of a big fucking dongo. That's how you look at Chica J-pop reviews on Google. I tend to just add JP to the end. Yeah. Normally that would work. This game though, like, it's strictly available in Japan. And Grayson's like had to freaking reach and break his phone to be able to play it. So, and it's like strictly in Japanese. So I definitely have like zero chances of being able to play this. But I do enjoy the screenshots he sends me, and this is one of my more recent ones. Yeah, pure breed right there. Yeah, that's what I need. This? My monster farm would be consisted of all the races for this and all the races for Zomas. Yep. Hands down. The Kijun Mochi breed? Oh my god. Okay, wow. The only time I think I like the mochi. Nah, it's just pulling up more mochi. Rather just have more of the fucking Kijun in here. I was glad I was able to pull it up. Yeah, because I think that was the first one you showed me was the Kijun freaking mochi. And my Japanese is my secondary language? Absolutely. Can I read the game fluently enough to play it? Barely. Do I skip most of the Japanese and stick to what I know? 100%. You know what? At least you're being honest about it. I'll give you credit there. I don't know if I'd admit to it. Well, I am going to have to hop off because I am going to have to wake up pretty early tomorrow because there are definitely going to be some very impatient people waiting for presents. But I will be streaming tomorrow night and we will be putting an end to Khaosmas. Unfortunately, I know. But we've had all month together. Alright, the streams will not stop. We're just putting an end to Khaosmas and going back to a more less hectic schedule. Where I don't have to keep like thinking of a different type of thing to do every different freaking stream. I'll be able to like pick up some of my games again. Great practice to play Japanese, and you'll learn a lot of new words in the content of the daily from use. Okay, you know what? That's fair. But I would have to like reach and break my phone and try to get that game. And that's already a hassle because my phone doesn't even want to like let me play the games I already have on it. It's pretty fucked up. R.I.P. Khaosmas, yes. But only for, 337 days. We'll be back. I don't know. I might take Friday off. And then next week's schedule might be Monday through Wednesday. And then nothing on New Year's because everyone in this place stays up all night for New Year's. So if I did do a stream, then it'd be like super late, so I don't think I'll be doing that. But, my Discord and my Twitter will keep my schedule updated, so you'll know. I can send you instructions if it's easier than you think. Do that and I'll think about it. If you do that, I will definitely think about it. Because I keep seeing all those screenshots. I'm like, maybe I should. I played the first one. I played the second one, even though the colored pandas like really make me hate it. But yeah, no. If you send me, I'll definitely think about it. Like I can barely do my Marvel Strike Force sometimes. It's like sometimes my phone just loves kicking me out of apps. Chaos Phoenix, yes. Grayson, I think I sent you the attire that we're gonna do for next year, right? Ladybug, did you see the attire? You went to bed before we finished it. Let me. No, not that one. Oh, it's not loading. Okay, so I guess what I'll do is I'll just... Where's my backups? There we go. We'll just do this. And... yeah, okay. There we go. I didn't post it anywhere. The only place I really posted was in DMs to Grayson. So I sent it to him because he missed the stream. And I always like to see what the artwork is. So we finished coloring it, and we didn't do any shading or anything because it was super late, and I knew today's stream was going to be an art one too, and I couldn't let this one carry over because I had everything super planned for this one. So I just did a base shading for everything. But this is what it looked like. I like it. And with any luck, next year I'll be able to be wearing this attire. Gonna cost me a pretty penny, I'm pretty sure. I'll have to message the person that did this model to see if I can get them to do the clothing. You'll see how much that will cost me. But luckily I've got a whole year. Well, 11 months. So, might be able to make it work. We did use a lot. I really liked yours. I wish I had came up with your little concept you did. I really liked it. You definitely went for a absolute more VTuber vibe with yours, and I fuck with the way it turned out. I enjoyed it a lot. And then with mine, I went a bit more Cosmic Eldritch cult attire. Don't fucking tell me what to do. How dare you? Fine. I'm gonna close you like this. Oh. There you go. I'll make my little bitch. Cobwebs are very strong though. Oh, well, thank you. I try. No, I do. I like it. I like the way it turned out. It was very. I feel like you captured a very good energy with it. You know? And, yeah, no, I like it. I love that you were able to actually just sketch it out. Hell, we watched me sit there and like erase all my sketch lines and try to make like actual line art for just freaking basic concepts. I hate it. That's just how I freaking roll. Kind of reminds me of Reptile's Christmas garb mixed in. Oh my god, you know what? Yeah, I guess I can kind of see it now that you mention it. Did you ever complete the Shang Tsung season? I don't know what the new season is. I haven't checked for it yet. Oh, I beat Witcher 3 though. Yeah. I've been all over the place on my console recently. Although recently I've been really busy with going like between Wuthering Waves, my dailies, and then, well, now soon to be the story, because the expansion just fucking released on hype. Let's go. But also Marvel Rivals, because I got it on my PS5 again. So I've been like going through the season there. Let go of perfectionism and free yourself. I can't. It's the bane of my existence, and it will ultimately end me. I try, but I just fucking can't. That's a curse. It really is. It's not even a curse that helps me towards perfection either. No, it just drags me down. I did. No one is. Oh god, I can forget. V.I.K. Oh no. It sounds so freaking lame. I'm already bored of it now. I'm also kind of running out of characters that I want to max out, which really doesn't help me want to like continue the seasons. Cause I got Osra. Hold on. I don't think I'm maxed her out, but I'm like almost maxed. I think I've got her like 28 out of 30 or something like that. I've got Tanya already maxed. I got Smoke maxed. I got Johnny Cage maxed. I got Lee May maxed. Osra mostly maxed. I've got all of the cameos that I want maxed, and I'm just working with the other ones. Yeah. Oh, Takeda, I got him maxed out because I guess they give the DLC ones like shorter, like less levels to max out with. So I guess like maybe after Osra, maybe I'll do something like Ermac, but I don't like the way he plays. I'm working on Katana and Molina for this season. Just going down the list. I respect that. I can respect that. There's so many games I have on my console that I want to do for stream, but because I can't connect my capture card to this, I can't fucking stream them. That's why you're safe for a while, Grayson. I have Monster Rancher 1 and 2 on my Switch, but I won't be able to play it on stream until, well, I'm pretty sure until I get a new computer. I'm pretty sure I fucked up something with this one when I try to upgrade it. I don't know if like the motherboard's fully compatible. That's my ongoing theory, is that it's just not 100% compatible, like mostly compatible. And I'm afraid of that being the right answer, because then that's even more money than getting more parts. Monster Rancher? No, you're tripping. I don't have it on Steam. I might have... If it's shared through the library, I might be able to. I might have it. I have Uma Masume. Oh, we're gonna be playing that. We're gonna be playing Uma Masume soon. I feel the need to raise. Oh yeah, Monster Rancher 1 and 2 is on Steam in the library though. So I'll have to check how that runs. The games in Steam are questionable on how they run with me running this model. So I might be able to do that. Like Dead by Daylight, it's a freaking no-go, man. The frame rate is shit. And if my model is even remotely fluent, which it's not, it still slows down, I end up walking into a wall half the time when I'm playing DBD. So I've had to stop being. I can't stream that one. Final Fantasy V, that one runs smoothly, very simple. I haven't checked too many other games out though. So I don't know if I'll be able to do Monster Rancher. I feel like Monster Rancher is simple enough, it should be able to do it. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So it is. Alright. Yeah, so okay, I guess it might be sooner than later. I'll have to do a test run with it. Thanks for streaming. Thank you, Ladybug. I hope you have a good night and have a very Merry Christmas. And I hope to see you to the ultimate conclusion of Khaosmas. I should take leave too. Honestly, it's pretty freaking late for me as well. And I get in a bad habit of just chatting. I used to not. I used to just be like, oh, well, it's that time, and then just whoop, cut to my ending scene. I blame you. Khaosmas has made me a lot more talkative, and you've been here for like 98% of the streams. Well, I guess I should take that as a sign, especially because this went a lot longer than I thought. Thank you to everybody who stopped by. I appreciate it. Even all the curious minds that just poke their heads in. I saw that number counter go up. You can't hide from me. And thank you all my beautiful little chaos flowers that decided to hang out and talk to me this stream. And it's great to catch up with you guys. And like always, when you're alone, if you hear that whispering in your ears, seeping out from the darkness, it's just me checking in on you. Bye.